The local Red Cross Society's head is dead. That's our top story in our Barbados Today evening news update for Monday, December the 18th. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Thanks for joining us. The Barbados Red Cross Society has lost one of its most valuable leaders. Director General Edmund Bradshaw has passed away. Bradshaw has been the face and voice of the society for many years. The Caribbean Regional Technical Assistance Center, or CARTAC, has identified what may be seen as a major weakness within the local insurance supervisory system. CARTAC has called into question the regulation of this island's most dominant insurance company, Sagicor. In a 16-page draft report, the center warned that Sagicor was currently operating without being subjected to the supervision in all of its areas of business. The Sagicor Group conducts business through 54 subsidiary companies operating in 21 countries and spanning a range of insurance and financial as well as non-financial services. The Sanitation Service Authority is assuring householders that it will resume collection of household waste this week. Residents have been recently complaining of piles of garbage in some areas. Public Relations Officer Carl Padmore told Barbados Today that garbage collection will recommence in the next couple of days.
On Wednesday, the 20th of December and Thursday, the 21st, we'll be going to the parishes of St. Philip, St. John, the upper part of Christ Church, and St. Joseph on those days. On the Friday now, we'll be going into the parish of St. Lucy. All other parishes will get their usual collection. All other parishes. When we say mass household collection, we are not speaking about the bulk waste, we're not speaking about body fluids, we're not speaking about blood, we're not speaking about hazardous waste, fiberglass, we're not speaking of things like that. We are speaking of the household waste, things that you generate, like in your kitchen and stuff like that. And we know that you people will be buying things that have extra boxes, and also we are aware that you'll be doing more cooking. So this is the household waste, not the garden waste, not the bulk waste, and not hazardous waste at all.
The Frontier Steward administration says it's still a mystery as to why Barbados was blacklisted by the European Union as an uncooperative tax haven. 2 weeks ago, the EU named Barbados among 17 countries which failed to meet international standards on tax transparency and not committing to change their fiscal regimes prior to a December 5th deadline. But during his Christmas party over the weekend, the Minister of International Business, Donville Innes, said the EU still has not officially told his ministry why this island has been blacklisted.
First, we have to know what the problem is that the EU has. So until that is made clear to us, I don't think we can make a public announcement as to what has to be done. And up to 5 o'clock this evening, when I last communicated with the Director of International Business, we have not yet received official correspondence from the EU as to the reason for the action. But I'm sure that the dialogue continues, and sometime over the next couple of days, we'll come a lot closer to resolving the matter.
Innes also contended that people's spending power, particularly at this time of year, did not necessarily have anything to do with the state of the economy, but more about prioritizing.
A lot of people really and truly focus so much more on their wants than on their needs. And it has nothing to do with the state of the economy at this point in time. It's really an individual thing. So do I need to change my car every 5 years? Do I need to go on a holiday abroad every 6 months? Do I need to buy new clothes? And it becomes an individual thing. For some people, it's okay. For other people, I'll tell you though, invariably you find that the more affluent people and financially better off in society, invariably spend their money on what they need.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Barbados Today, news you can trust.
Welcome back with news from the region now. Police in Jamaica have arrested a prime suspect in last Sunday's deadly shooting at a church in West Kingston. 2 people were killed in that incident.
Fear and panic at the Kingston Public Hospital on Sunday, December 10, as news spread that gunmen invaded a funeral at the King's Chapel Seventh-day Adventist Church on Windward Road, East Kingston. People say it was like a scene from an action movie. Men armed with guns coming out of their vehicle, opening fire on persons standing in the churchyard. 1 week later, the police say a prime suspect is in custody, and investigators have launched a hunt for 3 others. Head of the Criminal Investigation Branch, Senior Superintendent MacArthur Sutherland, told our news center that a reputed area leader in West Kingston who was attending the funeral was the primary target of the attack. TVJ News understands that a dispute over turf led to the incident.
And on the international scene, at least 6 people have been killed after a train derailed in the U.S. state of Washington near Seattle. A U.S. official said the death toll was expected to rise.
Several people were killed on Monday after an Amtrak train derailed on a bridge over a major highway in Washington state. The accident left at least 1 train car dangling onto the southbound lanes of Interstate 5 in the city of DuPont, where emergency vehicles swarmed the scene. According to media reports, passengers were forced to kick out train windows in order to escape because emergency doors were not functioning properly.
It was like we're turning and spinning, and the train behind us hit us, and it was just like a whole lot going on.
Amtrak said about 78 passengers and 5 crew members were on board.
Multiple cars and trucks were struck by train cars that left the train tracks and went down onto the road. The people that were in all the vehicles, even though when you see the pictures, it's pretty horrific, at this point, nobody in any of the vehicles is a fatal. The fatals are all contained to the train.
And that's news, but for the very latest, visit our website at www.barbadostoday.bb. You can also subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, or like us on Facebook. We are also on Izumi Media in bus terminals, as well as Screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. You can also hear us on Mix 96.9 FM. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a fantastic evening.